Addressing the people and his disciples, Jesus said, "The scribes and the Pharisees occupy the chair of Moses. You must therefore do what they tell you and listen to what they say, but do not be guided by what they do, since they do not practice what they preach. They tie up heavy burdens and lay them on men's shoulders, but will they lift a finger to move them? Not they. Everything they do is done to attract attention, like wearing broader phylacteries and longer tassels, like wanting to take the place of honor at banquets and the front seats in the synagogues, being greeted obsequiously in the market squares and having people call them rabbi. You, however, must not allow yourselves to be called rabbi, since you have only one master, and you are all brothers and sisters. You must call no one on earth your father, since you have only one Father, and he is in heaven. Nor must you allow yourselves to be called teachers, for you have only one teacher, the Christ. The greatest among you must be your servant. Anyone who exalts himself will be humbled, and anyone who humbles himself will be exalted." Welcome to Mission Alive. My name's Sean Donovan from the MSC Mission Office. Everything they do is done to attract attention. Reading from Matthew's Gospel today, Jesus talks about the scribes and Pharisees and takes them to task. They want to be seen as the big men. They want to be seen to be doing the right things, telling everyone else how they should behave, but of course not really doing anything substantive. We used to have an old term for this called grandstanding, but now there is a new exciting term that people call virtue signaling. Everything they do is done to attract attention. We see virtue signaling everywhere today. We see it at football matches. We see it at meetings. Even when we catch a plane, the announcements that come over, virtue signaling is everywhere. Jesus says, don't virtue signal, but do be practical. Do something practical for someone else. Help others in a real way. Be brothers and sisters to one another. Don't do everything to attract attention. Well, I'm here to help. Through the MSC Mission Office, you can help to not attract attention, but to do something practical. Practical things like give water to people who don't have water, help people with HIV/AIDS who wouldn't otherwise be helped, help kids to get an education. These things are real. These things are practical. How can you help? Well, donations, obviously, that's the most obvious one. Lay missionaries, now that things are opening up again and people can travel, we can again look at people assisting with their presence as lay missionaries. And of course, wills can help as well. So if you don't have the money right now to assist and you're not physically able, then thinking of us in your will can be a great assistance as well. And we just recently received a couple of large bequests which allow us to do some major works which we wouldn't otherwise be able to do from our regular donations. Everything they do is done to attract attention. So what about you? I get this working.